Today we're going to clean a gas tank. I'm not fixing a rusty gas tank. This is not about fixing rust. This is about cleaning a gas tank that a lot of us run into. We go out, we buy that car that's been sitting behind the barn or in the shed for 15 or 20 years. There's gas in there. You know what happens. It'll tarnish the tank. And this gas tank in particular, every time I put fresh gas in here, it come out the other end looking just like Mountain Dew. A lot of times, what can be the best way is just to buy a new gas tank. A lot of times you can get them for $89, $119. But in our case, this is a 1 year only, and they don't remanufacture this one. So we gotta get this one to work. The good thing about this one is it's in very good shape. There's no rust on the gas tank. But it's green on the inside, and we're going to try to get that green out of there. I'm going to show you a method. There's probably 236 methods of doing this. Your way is probably different. That's fine. We can do things differently as long as we're happy with the results. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it, so we'll hop right to it. You have two ways to get access inside the gas tank. One is right here. This is where the sending unit would be, your pickup and sending unit. That's going to be the largest way to access. The other one is going to be where the gas spout goes in case you want to fill up with gas at a time in your life. This here, if I look inside there, I don't think you can see in there, but it is a really clean tank on the inside. If it wasn't for the tarnish, all the green stuff that turns the gas, I'm not even joking, when it comes out it looks like antifreeze. I'm counting on these doing the work for me. This right here is a Weber Grill Master cleaner. It didn't look like this. It looked like a upside down triangle. It was flat. I just pulled it straight. I picked this one because it's not super stiff, but it certainly is, you know, it's a medium type brush is what I'm trying to say, guys. And I bent it like this so I could get it in there, but no matter where I go, I can get in the corners, and no matter where I touch, there's brush on all sides. That's why I picked that one. Our cleaning solvent is going to be acetone. I do not recommend pouring this in your gas tank, mixing it with your gas and seeing if you can't clean your tank that way. This is harder on all your rubber seals, like your needle and seats and your fuel system, any components like that, and your gaskets, than what ethanol would be. So I'm just saying I want to clean and wrench this out. So that's why I'm doing it with the gas tank off the car. I got better access. I can do what I want and then wrench it out and install the gas tank again. There's probably a half a cup of gas still in there. That's fine. I'm just gonna put quite a bit of this in here. And this stuff isn't very expensive. It might be $6 depending on where you live. Depends on if you buy it this week or next week. We're just going to scrape the bottom. And I can get my hand in here and get the very corners. I'm along this back wall back here. I know that you guys ain't going to be able to see this, but I can see in there with my flashlight. What works really good too is if you put the flashlight in the fuel spout, and you can really illuminate what you're trying to clean. And guys, it's doing a good job. The tarnish, it'll plug up your carburetor, make your needle and seat stick, It can even stick an intake valve because that stuff is gummy. Oh, yeah, for those of you that are already screaming, wear a vent mask, some sort of a breathing apparatus. Well, I'm outside, there's a slight breeze, and I can hardly even smell it if I can smell it. Most of the time I can't, so I'll be all right. Nothing, no brain cells to kill anyway. That's why I'm doing this. You can tilt it around to keep all the little bit of gas and the acetone to the area you're working on. Just remember, don't tilt the hole towards you. I mean, that's not much sense. So we're gonna pour it in this. Just a little bit of it. There you go. That acetone is pure clear, and the gasoline was clear, and this is what I scraped out of there. So to some people this might be offensive. Shouldn't put water in a gas tank, but when the gas tank is off the car and I'm able to dry it out quickly so it don't start moisture in the gas or rust, I'm going to use this to flush it. Now this has all been pretty much drained. I'm just wrenching out any residue that might be left over that's stuck to the walls. I would like to show you after I poured the contents of the inside this tub from the gas tank, and then I put it in that bottle and showed you. This is the harm of the tarnish right here. Come over here and look at this. This is dried. Look at that. That's what would plug up the jets in your carburetor. That's what's going to make your needle and seat not work in your carburetor. And if you shut your car off and don't start it for a couple months, that'll be on your intake valves. That's why it's got to go, guys. I got this, I think. So I'm going to use my wife's hair dryer, get the inside of this gas tank dried, accelerate the evaporation of the water. Oh yeah, hand warmer, but it's hot out. And now I'm going to show you basically what it looks like on the inside. I got to tell you, it's not like new. I wish I could say it's like new. A little bit more time and maybe 3 of those cycles I could have got it even better. But I think I got the bulk of all of that out of there, and I think we'll probably be okay. I'll show you. Can't really show you. We're going to get this dried out inside there, get it back up underneath the car, and hopefully that'll end the Mountain Dew that's coming out in my carburetor. Doesn't look right when your fuel pump is pumping antifreeze.